Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution. And tonight, I'm going to try to get through the show. It's kind of been a rough day. I don't know what it is. It's like I know my Raptors lost the playoffs last night, and it was kind of bringing me down a little bit, but really I haven't really cared much about sports. Even when the Raptors won, I wasn't really even that excited, even though I've been like a lifelong fan, so I don't know, it's kind of weird. And I was reading something about like Mercury's into retrograde or whatever that is, so I was thinking maybe it's something to do with that. Just a lot of negative energy in the air. I think it's because I got more bad news today. I knew that it was going to happen. It's when I went to check my pot plants to see how they've been doing, because we had quite a bit of rain the past few weeks. I was like, fuck, hopefully bud rot hasn't started even before they're finished growing. So I went and checked, and yeah, most of my plants are all rotted. So a whole nother growing season down the fucking drain, but oh well, at least I harvested that one plant early before everything went to shit. I had a feeling, I was like, either I harvest early and I'll get immature weed that's not very good, or I'll wait like a few days and then it'll fucking rain, pour, soak the plants and then make them have bud rot, so then it just ruins it all. So that was really the choice I had. So I guess it wasn't such a bad decision. I should have probably harvested more before it went rotten. I think tonight I'm going to try to harvest the remains, see if I can salvage any that didn't go rotten. I'm kind of surprised because this is like just the first week in September. Well, I think it's because we had freezing cold temperatures. It's basically been like winter outside for the past week. Borderline snow just like an hour away from where I live. So yeah, that's probably what contributed to the bud rot. I went and checked my sativa plants to see how they're doing. Got a couple of those. Yeah, they're almost dying from fucking cold weather, and they're not even half done the budding process. I ordered a greenhouse, but I'm pretty sure it's too late. They're a goner too. Yeah, so maybe that's what's giving me the negative energy. It's usually when you spend a whole year working on something and it just fails miserably. It kind of pisses you off, but what are you gonna do, right? Yeah, I was watching UFC a little bit as I record. There's this one guy bragging that he's gonna get a first round knockout because he's so good. Guess what he's doing right now? He's unconscious. Yeah, you never brag about being able to win, right? Just 1 second. That wasn't even a very good knockout. You just got a jab to the face and then turtled on the ground. Yeah, that's how I should try to look at it when I watch UFC. It's like, as bad as my day feels like it's going, at least I'm not getting punched in the face. That's a bonus. Nah, I felt bad too. Maybe it's the negative energy from that situation in Iran. One of the world's best wrestling stars from Iran. Apparently he got tortured into confessing to some crimes and they executed him today. The entire world was trying to get Iran to set him free because, I don't know, well I guess I don't know all the details about all the protests and what he apparently confessed to or whatever. So I really shouldn't say too much because really I have no idea. But usually when you're executing people that are protesters, it's probably not the greatest thing, regardless of the details. Now, so big condolences to family and friends of that guy. He seemed like a really good wrestler. It's a shame. I would have liked to see him in the UFC. Dana White was one of the people trying to get him freed. Yay, 10 purple potions. Kind of thinking I really won't be cheered up in the game until I manage to get like some decent gold. And it's kind of really disappointed me too. Now that the time that I've reached the level that I can start getting gold, I'm outmatched again. Because now I'll be fighting heroes with level reds. So I'll just go from being too weak to beat the golds to when I finally turn gold to being too weak to beat the reds. I bet you that's how they designed the game, so that if you don't deposit, you're always one step behind. You can never really catch up. Yeah, I should try to be more optimistic. Maybe it isn't that negative. Fuck, they gave me all green and grays. You piece of shit. Alright, at least we got 2 blues on the first spin. I need some purples here, and they keep giving me the shaft, giving me fucking blue. Barely even blues. Now, my stomach problems have been acting up again today, and then someone was saying that colitis flare-ups can be from stress. So I'm thinking maybe that's what it is. Maybe I got colitis somehow. Fucking conditions. Alright, I'm gonna try refreshing again. Hopefully they don't keep fucking me over. Yeah, some people are even mentioning in the chat, they're like, you still don't have a gold Samson? Like, yeah, I've been dealing with absolute shit characters. The game is just not helping me with good characters. It's like garbage after garbage after garbage. Oh, fuck, I picked a green. You son of a bitch. Fuck, man, I was supposed to hit refresh again, not fucking pick a green. God damn. Oh well, at least that's something negative to get my mind off all the other negative shit. Still can't believe Iran killed that guy. Jeez. The hell am I even fighting? The dungeon? Why the hell is Crime Fighter in there? What the fuck? Oh boy. Yeah, disc golf's tomorrow. My back is still fucked. That's probably another reason why I'm a little down in the dumps. It's basically when I start going back to do my work and looking after my uncle, it's just fucking my back. My back can barely even take care of my uncle to the washroom. And then if I do those work shifts, then I'm just going to come home and I'll be so fucking sore that I have to lay in bed the whole day while I'm not working. So then my life starts to be just go to work and then come back home and fucking lay down and wait till you're ready to go back to work again. It's not exactly my favorite schedule. Who knows, maybe my YouTubing vlogging is going to turn my life around, but I don't know, I started to get a lot of negative feedback about the show recently, like all the places that I share. I only share 1 episode a day in one place, Reddit and Facebook, 1 group each. And usually I always get someone who complains about it, telling me to stop spamming. Like, well, really, the definition of spamming is repeatedly sharing something. Like the same thing over and over again. But it's like I'm not spamming the same thing over and over again. I'm actually making a new episode each time. So I don't really think it counts as spamming, but what I was thinking maybe I'll do is just take a break from sharing the show for a while. Keep making it, and any of the viewers that have been watching it on the... found out about it from the various platforms, if you guys want to share it on it, then you can go right ahead. That'd be cool. And I was thinking maybe what I'll do is just make a list of every place that people have asked me to stop sharing and just make a list of that and find new places. It's like usually how it is in life. People don't want you around anymore, you gotta find something new. Now I was thinking, what is that, Discord or whatever? Maybe I'll get into that. Screw the Reddit community. If they hate my work, well, fuck them. I'll just move to Discord. Now I appreciate you guys who say that you like the show on the different Facebook groups and stuff. Or the Facebook group. I shouldn't let just 1 or 2 people saying they don't like it get me down. I just kind of wonder too, it's like, why do people always want to stop something they don't like? It's like, why don't you just not watch it? It's like if there's a show on TV that I don't like phone the network and say, hey, we want to get this show taken down off the network. I just fucking turn the channel and watch something else, right? I don't know, to each their own. I guess some people really want to fuck with you. Maybe it's control freaks. They want everything to be under control. It is kind of nice to have everything under control, but I'm one of those people that does the opposite. I always do everything spur of the moment, last second, never planning. I don't even want to buy these bullets anymore. I'm trying to make it to 8,000 joules. Haven't been spending any of them. And what the fuck? I'm just going down and down in joules every day. I barely spend any. Like 100 or 2 here or there. What the fuck's going on? Where are all my joules going? It must be because I'm doing that fucking tavern and refreshing and wasting all my joules there. Stupid. I don't know. It's because the tavern refreshes were working good for me for a while. So I'm like, hey, let's keep doing them. And then eventually they just started going to shit and I kept doing them. I was like, fuck it. I should have said fuck that shit and stopped doing it. Yeah, they're really just not giving me the... Oh, there's one little dipper frag. I was gonna say they're holding out big time on that one. I'm trying to get these last 3 for a fucking week. Ah, there it is. Yeah, last 3. So what the fuck? Didn't I just get one? I could have swore I seen it said Little Dipper Fragment. I must have counted it wrong before and actually needed 4. Piece of shit. Yeah, oh well. Maybe things are just on the verge of turning around. Kinda sucks. All my plants are dying. Oh well, see. It was funny too, I harvested a bunch, put them somewhere to dry, and the drying process is not going well. I open the cabinet, see how they're drying, and they fucking reek really bad, like not good smell. So I don't know what happened, but maybe the poor ventilation where I'm drying them. There's always something I do wrong with growing weed. I just really want to get back to the point where I can just buy it from the government and say to fuck it with growing weed. I fucking can't stand growing weed. Every time I try it, it's like always a whole year of failure, thousands of dollars down the drain. And it's like, well, why? Why did I try growing again? The previous year I told myself, don't try growing again. It's a fucking nightmare. Just stay away from it. Just buy your weed. No, what do? I try fucking growing it again. And it's another fucking disaster. I almost hit the booze today. I was like, shit man, maybe I should drink some booze to try cheering myself up. Probably use that as the last resort for tomorrow. If shit doesn't improve by then. I'm fucking sick of this bullshit. Oh well. That's what life's all about. One piece of bullshit after another. Well, my one friend at work used to have that saying. He's like, there's an old saying about life. Life sucks and then you die. That guy was very smart. Now, really, it is what you make it. Just these days, it's more of a challenge to make it good. Which is nice. Who doesn't want a challenge? Imagine you could work for like 1 year, buy a house. Like all cash up front. It's kind of weird to think that like my parents' generation had that. I was like, what the fuck, right? Like, how bad did shit go from one generation to the next? It's like I'm looking at I could work fucking 100 years and I would just have like the money for like the down payment of the house. It's almost ridiculous how stupid it's become. Alright, what's going on here? I'm clicking this and TV live? What the fuck does that mean? Is there nothing to play? I guess it's over. Playoff run will end in 11 hours. Got no idea what that means. Now I was thinking too, the weed that I tried like a week or two ago, whatever it's been now, I didn't put it in the fridge, I just kept it in the jars, and it's already gone bad in the jars. I'm like, how's that for record timing? It's like not even a month and it went bad in the jars. It's like, compare that to a fucking baggie in the fridge or the freezer. It can last for years. It's amazing how bad the jar method actually works. People swear by it. I think it must be people in different climates. Like if your room is naturally cold all the time, it probably works great. But when you live in a fucking sauna of high humidity, it's probably the worst place you could put your weed. I'm starting to wonder that. I took a system that was working perfectly, and when I tried to substitute it with a new system to work better than perfect, it turned out not only was it not better than perfect, it was the worst out of all the systems. How was that for good, huh? Oh well, live and learn. At least if I ever hear someone say, hey, have you tried jars? I'll be like, yeah, worst piece of shit I ever tried. It's like, have you tried freezing your weed in a fucking vacuum sealed bag? It's like, God, lasts for years. It's like mint condition weed. So you try jars, put it in there a couple weeks, fucking garbage, have to throw all your weed. Like humidity packs. It's like, oh yeah, I had a few of those, didn't do shit. It actually made it go bad faster when I tried it. I think the humidity pack one went bad in 2 to 3 days. The ones without the humidity pack lasted a week. I bet you it's people that live in the desert too, right? Like where they got no humidity. They're like, oh, this is great, jars are working. Now I should have known too, because someone was saying that, like if your environment really sucks for jars, you probably shouldn't use them. I should have realized, yeah, my environment's probably the worst for jars. Doesn't work at all. And I was thinking in the future, maybe I'll get like climate controlled apartment. My old apartment, man, that's what I loved about it for 8 years. Perfect climate. It's like, man, anytime I needed the temperature, I could just flip a switch and I can make it identical to whatever I wanted. Had really good air conditioning. My own unit, window air conditioner in my unit could do the whole apartment in no time. Because I had a studio apartment. And it was a fucking huge air conditioner. Yeah, I miss that apartment. The only thing that got to me about living in that apartment is I realized that in order to afford to live there, I had to be at work 99% of my awake time. So the only time I was home and at my apartment was to either sleep or to like just eat and then go back to work. So I started to realize, I'm like, wait a minute, as nice as it is having this apartment, I'm never using it. I'm just sleeping here. And I still did it for like almost 10 years. I'm like, fuck it, I can maybe make it out of it so I can afford more time off, but never worked out that way in the whole 8 years. I think the whole 8 years I lived there, I had maybe 1 weekend off work. Can you imagine that, eh? 1 weekend out of 8 years in a place. And the rest was like fucking like 80-hour work weeks, 12, 14-hour days, 7 days a week, 8 years of it. So you ever want to see your life go by quick, try doing that. And like, oh, you're making good money. I'm like, are you? To do what? To do nothing? Spend your whole life working? See, I was lucky though that at that job I at least liked a good portion of the job. It was somewhat fun to do. So even though I was doing work all the time, it was like at some points of the day I was enjoying the job. So it was worth it. No, it's like I got to work at a really nice country club and got to meet a lot of celebrities that I always wanted to meet. It's like even some of my favorite athletes and stuff, I got to meet them. I was kind of surprised at that. No, most of the athletes I met, I was expecting them to be giants. And they were all way smaller than me. I was like, holy shit, I'm a giant compared to these. Now, because I'm almost 6'3". But then when I met one hockey player who was like known for being a giant, and I met him, I was like, holy fuck, he is a giant. It's like his hand, when I went to shake him, I can't say who it was, but I was like, holy fuck, man. It's like his hand was like double the size of mine. Like, I'm a huge, pretty big guy, like giant compared to most people. Here, this guy was like double my size. Well, his hand was. It's like, man, if he punched you in the face, it'd be like a fucking giant brick coming right at you. It'd be like a cinder block. That would be his fist. No, but all the other hockey players I met were like midgets. I couldn't believe it. I guess hockey is probably one of those sports where if you're really short, it's like, alright, you can strap some skates on, you can be a hockey player. It's like if you're of average height in hockey, you're like, holy fuck, you're one of the biggest players on the team. That's what I kind of wonder about the Toronto Maple Leafs and their team. I was thinking, man, their team is such scrawny little kids. It's like if I stood next to any of them, I'd be like double their size. You'd be like, Nylander's gonna take the puck from me? Are you kidding me? I would just slam him into the boards and fucking crush him so he wouldn't be able to walk for the rest of his life. That was hockey. It's like he wouldn't be skating, he'd be fucking working on walking. Now, I think that was the NHL's plan, though. Make all the body contact illegal, and then all of a sudden it's a sport for these sissies, because they don't have to worry about getting crushed anymore. You know, if Wayne Gretzky was playing in this era, he probably would have played till he's like fucking 60 years old. He had to quit hockey because they were always crushing him. And he had back issues. Nah, I can relate to the back issues. Getting crushed would not be good for them. Yeah, really I need to cheer up. It's like, fuck man, I live in Canada and it's legal to grow 4 plants. And here I am bitching about the 4 plants dying. And I even got to harvest one of them. So I really need to, come on, get myself together here. Jesus. God bless this mess. That's the funny thing when I talk about the different migration problems that Canada goes through. We're running out of space and fucking prices skyrocket and everything. And everyone fights because no one can understand each other. But really, there's so many benefits to it all too. It's like I can travel and see all, well, I don't even have to travel. And I can see all the different cultures from around the world just stepping outside my door. So it's really quite fortunate in that regard. I shouldn't bitch about the some negative things that come out of it. There's always going to be good and bad. No, and really, it's quite exciting too. Where would I rather live? Fucking Norway or something where everyone's the same? Well, who knows? Maybe Norway is very diverse now and I've just got that all wrong. Oh man, you guys will never guess what I was fucking watching on YouTube today. Unless it shows my YouTube history. I hope not. I'm just kidding. Now, I've been watching a little bit of tech videos by this one Asian girl who has huge boobs. It's like, man, her tits are the biggest tits I've ever seen in my life. I was like, man, great YouTube content. She reviews all the cameras that I like to use, so I'm like, man, this is sweet. It's like camera reviews I actually need to see by a chick that's fucking smoking hot. And she's very smart too. So you always see like those chicks that are kind of like bimbos, but it's like she's like has the bimbo body but fucking brain of a genius. I forget what her name is. Sexy Cyborg, I think that is. But anyways, no, that wasn't what the YouTube content I was watching. Well, I was watching other YouTube content as well. Now I found out this guy did a video about what it's like to investigate the gaming situation in Brazil. Has anyone seen the games in Brazil? It's like, holy shit. Like, I know a few times I've been doing shows and I run into viewers from Brazil. I was like, why is there so many gamers from Brazil? And then I start to realize Brazil has a fucking huge population, right? And they have some weird gaming culture. Like, well, I shouldn't say weird, it's very different than what we have. It's like I was always thinking like every country gets the same consoles. Like they get a Genesis, we get a Super Nintendo, everyone's getting the same consoles. But then I found out that Brazil has this weird, what was it, some sort of manufacturing thing with their government rules. So they actually make all the video game consoles in Brazil. So when you want to buy a PlayStation 4, it costs like, what was it? I think it was $1,200 US because it's made in Brazil. So then there's these markets where they have like gray market games where you could go and buy like the, I don't know what kinds they are, like maybe copyright or pirated games or these weird console hybrids that were actually licensed. Like they were even showing that Genesis was still making new games in Brazil up until 2008. It had fucking DDR, or no, was there Guitar Hero on it? You know, you could get Guitar Hero on Genesis, for Christ's sake. Yeah, so that's so wild. Now I'm watching that guy's channel. I forget what his channel's called. Maybe I'll link it if I remember. But yeah, he travels around the world showing the history of video games. I never realized Brazil has one of the coolest video game cultures around. Like, I thought maybe China and Japan would because they're making games there, but no, they make games in Brazil too. Well, I've used up all the attack times. Yeah, it's stupid green mission I did. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. If I'm going to be able to go to disc golf tomorrow or not. Pretty sure my back is still fucked. And it's all good, because I wanted to take a break from disc golf for a while. Maybe for the rest of the summer. It's kind of sad, but yeah, what can you do? And I got the vlogging to look forward to. It's not like I'm running out of things that I have to do. If anything, it's more of a relief. Now I don't have too much to do. Yeah, so one of the viewers from the Clone Evolution videos was putting that the people that fuck with their power levels and screw you over in the arena, he calls them sharks. I was thinking, yeah, that's a good name for it. It kind of reminds me like the pool sharks. Where they pretend that they suck really bad at pool, bet you money, and then all of a sudden start playing really good. I wish Clone Evolution would find a way to straighten that out. Like maybe have it so you can't bring red heroes in, I don't know. At a certain cap, like if you're under 1 million, you shouldn't be able to have any fucking red heroes in there. Or it automatically boosts you over 2 million. Nah, this guy's gonna beat me. I should have checked, he's a shark. Oh, I got him. I was thinking because he had that little border around him, but then I realized that's the same one I have. And I'm not that good. If anything, I'm one of the shittiest players in the game. Especially if you ask the people that hate my videos. Now, I appreciate you guys in the Clone Evolution community. I have to say, you guys have been liking my videos more steadily than the Entropia community. I find with the Entropia community, I'm probably pissing more people off than actually like the videos. But oh well, what are you gonna do? That's I figured. I'll maybe just make the videos and stop sharing them so that anyone who's already subscribed are the only people that get exposed to them. So I don't really have to deal with all the people that are bitching about how they don't like the videos. Like, well, if you don't like them, then just don't come onto my channel. Easy as pie. And I think it was that one guy too. He was posting in the chat when I started making clone evolution videos. He's like, "Oh, you're the next guy who's gonna start," and then just stop. I'm like, "Oh, am I? Am I?" Look at how I just stopped. 3 months of just stopping. Alright, there's lots of purple heroes at the beginning here, so maybe I don't have to jump right into putting in Alex. Yeah, today on the vape menu is my homegrown with a bit of oil. It's already gone to like super harsh. Pisses me off. I like the smooth weed while it lasted. I know what I gotta try. Thinking the best way to improve my weed drying is to get a little bit better ventilation going in the room. It's too stuffy in here, that's probably what's causing it. Alright, let's get a quick message from the sponsor. That's a bright idea. Today's Clone Evolution episode was brought to you by Crack. Crack, it'll fuck you up. Woo. Alright, welcome back everyone. I think we're welcome. Welcome, welcome. Did anyone ever used to watch the Joe Blow conspiracy show? Probably not. I used to watch his show and it was pretty good back in the day. He was actually the one that taught me the benefits of quitting weed. There's a conspiracy theorist for you, right? He's so into the conspiracies that he realized that weed is to make you dumb. And I'm pretty sure everyone in Canada realizes that now. When the government tried to fuck everyone over, they legalized weed. Like, here, have some drugs to make you dumb. Now we'll fuck you. It's like they date raped us. That Trudeau. No, the weirdest part too is I actually like Trudeau. He's my favorite prime minister so far. I disagree with like 90% of what he does, but I was like, holy shit, 10% I actually agreed with for a change. Normally it's 99% disagree with. Or even 100. Yeah, some people are like, oh, you're so critical of Trudeau, you hate him. I'm like, no, I'm very critical of him, but he's still my favorite. It's like politicians in general are pretty bad. It's hard to really like any of them. It's like he's my favorite people. He's the favorite person I hate. No, I'm just kidding. I really wish Samson would have killed Samson. Now we're gonna have someone die. Maybe even 2 people. We gotta freeze Samson. Oh god, I hope we freeze Samson. There, he's stunned. Thank god. It's like, man, if we didn't stun Samson, we were dead. There we go. We Samson the Samson. Whew. Every time I see that Samson in the team, I'm like, oh shit, someone's dead. She worries me a little bit too, but only in gold. Samson at any level worries me. Yeah, so by all means, if any of the players watching the Clone Evolution videos want to keep posting it onto the Reddit, I think I'm going to cancel the Reddit one and just keep doing the Facebook. I'm not going to cancel it, I'll just maybe put it once a week or something. Cut down on so many messages to Reddit. I don't know, I noticed the Reddit community is a little bit on the picky side. Moderators are very strict about what you're allowed to post. Man, this one group I post in, it's like you have to write a fucking page article every time you want to post something. Just prove you're not a robot. Oh shit, half my team's dizzy. That's not good. There we go. Get some healing in there. Come on, crime fighter. Oh fuck. We're fighting a gold Samson. Didn't even notice that. You just took out crime fighter. Come on, regular Samson. Or come on, Symphony. There we go. That's better. Losing Crime Fighter sucks, but it's almost inevitable we're going to lose some heroes somewhere along the way. As long as it's not Samson, we lose. Alright, Alex it is. It's funny, in the way, by killing my team members, they just make my team stronger. It's like, oh, killed the weak one, did ya? Now we'll welcome you to Alex. The only thing that sucks with Alex is he doesn't heal anyone. Kinda wish he had some healing. Maybe I can find a pet to add healing. Anyone notice their pets doing anything in the game yet? I feel like I should do an episode asking that. It's like, do pets even do anything? Like, I know they show stat boosts and all that, but some of them had abilities and was like, oh, alright, let's hope these abilities do something. And maybe they are and I'm just not noticing. That's probably what it is. Alright. Samson is nice and charged. Trump is always is also charged. That's good. Going into a battle with Samson charged, he can wipe a few of them out off the map ready to begin with. Alright, well that's loading. We'll do a quick spin from the Bitcoin casino. 23,607 Satoshi. Let's roll. Boom, 23,626 Satoshi. Woohoo! Alright, oh, it looks like this game has crashed anyways while I was doing the spin. That's pretty funny. Alright, we'll be back, folks. I'm just going to pause it and you won't even notice the difference. Unless I come back and I've shaved or something. Alright, welcome back, everyone. Got the game going again. Let's see what we got. Now, which of the daily tasks did I collect? Not many. Ooh, check that out. 100 chest. Boom! 8 purples. Yeah. I don't know, does it always give you 8 purples? I don't remember it being that good. But then again, I don't remember much. Yeah, I gotta stay up late tonight. Can barely move. Alright, so I guess the next thing for me to work on, still got what, another 20 minutes, is I can do some arena battles. See if we can put a dent in that. Still, or not, Fighter Carnival, that's it. 150 would be nice. Yeah, I should check what's going on with the guild chat. Alright, so we got some people in the guild that are helping. Alright, so we might be getting some help from the guild soon. That'd be sweet. Someone recommended that in the chat, like, hey, if you can't make it to 2,000, ask your guild to help. This guy is one of those sharks. Oh, Ed Herman is fighting. I haven't seen him fight in years. He used to be one of my favorites. Let's try 7. Yes! Fuck, I'm not even at 1300. Son of a bitch. Here I was hoping I was already at a good level. No. Absolute shit level. Yeah, is anyone else harvesting any pot plants recently? Has it been going well for you this year? Did the fucking frost kill them? I was looking at some videos of people that had their plants somewhere in the States. Fields and fields of them, just covered in snow. Ruined the whole crop. So at least I shouldn't complain. I'm only losing a couple plants. Who knows, maybe what I harvest tonight won't be bud rotted too bad. This guy looks beatable. Famous last words. Seems like everyone's high power level, eh? Gold, Space Knight, too strong. Gold, Budokai, too strong. 7, he's beatable. Or she. There we go. That's what I needed. Now I'm over 13. Holy, I'm 1342 already. That's pretty good, yo. I like this faster system. Gets you going. Finishing quick is my specialty. So that's why I like it. I like it a lot. Welcome, 7. I think I love 7 in more ways than I even realized. Yeah, that's a bit better. I think it was just the oil that was making my weed harsh. Took a hit of just weed and it was nice and smooth. Famous last words. Nice, man. I think I hit refresh one too many times. So that Silver Shadow's tempting. The Space Knight. Yeah, I kind of wait till I have some decent heroes and I can start beating the shit out of these people. Maybe I can beat Ruckus. I'd say I have a chance, but not a very good one. Yeah, let's give it a chance. Alright, we started off with one of them dizzy. That's a good sign. So far Alex hasn't really felt any effects from their attacks. Crime Fighter, oh, see that? Fucking Symphony stunned their whole team. That's what I'm talking. Oh fuck, man. Who'd died and how? Samson died? How? What did he die from? It's like everyone's at full health and all of a sudden they just start dying. What's going on? What's killing them? It's like I gotta play this out slower, right? Like I stunned their whole team. What could have possibly killed me? Maybe when I attacked someone it poisoned me or something? I was gonna say, Alex hasn't even felt any hits from their attacks yet. Come on, Crime Fighter, heal. Why is she not healing? Must be some sort of fucking magic they use so she can't heal. I don't know, if I had to guess, like fuck, they're gonna have a hard time killing Alex. He's like indestructible to them. Just the rest of my heroes just die off. They can't finish me. Alright, so I can beat that Ruckus guy. Though it's not easy. Maybe I'll try to find someone easier to beat up. this guy's from Swagbucks. That's cool. I use Swagbucks. Man, I just got 4% off on a purchase yesterday. Or 4% cash back, 13% off on the purchase price. It's fucking sweet. I love Swagbucks. If you want the discount code for it, just check my link below. It'll save you a ton of cash. It's weird. I'm surprised everyone doesn't use it. It is a little bit of work because sometimes they send you an email asking you to fill out a quick survey about what you purchased. But man, if you want hundreds of dollars back, answering an email isn't that hard. Especially if you're making like really big purchases. Ed Herman seems like he's down on the ground. I don't know, maybe it's a low blow. Fight's not over. Let's check it out. I don't get that. Didn't even look like a low blow. Looked like he hit him in the stomach. Ed's lucky the ref gave him a break. Right, I'm already over 5,000 roses. That's pretty sweet. Right, no message back from the guild. I don't know if they're going to be able to help me or not. Probably not. Let's check my bag of tricks, see what we got. 62. Once that's up to 100, that's what I like to see. Alright, what do I want to do next? Try more arena battles, but just getting my ass kicked. Now I'm starting to wish I didn't make red trump, and I should have just kept, what was that, dark hole or black hole or whatever in gold. He was probably a really good gold. I fucked that one up, but I just wanted a red so bad. That's what life's all about, mistakes, live and learn. And his rank is only silver, so I'm going to check his team out. Oh, gold Samson, fucking gold Jane Austen, gold fucking Sword God? You gotta be kidding me. How is his power level the same? My team sucks. My power level is clearly higher than it should be. Yeah, I can't really beat any of the characters they keep sending out for me to fight. Let's check this one. Might be able to beat her. Let's give it a try. Oh man, Ed Herman's just getting his ass kicked. I'm surprised Ed Herman, for the amount of bad blows he's taken, he hasn't really shown much damage yet. Gotta give him that. Alright, Samson, do your trick before you die. Fuck, he died and didn't kill anyone. That wasn't a good thing. Oh, fuck, man. Piece of shit. Fuck! Goddamn Samson, why couldn't he just kill one person? What a fucking prick. Oh, man. Like, all right, all we need 1 kill from Samson. Can we get it? No. Just gonna attack someone and not even hit them. Fucking do no damage. Piece of shit. That's what I hate about this arena challenge. Every time it's like I get close to the point where I can start reaching the points I need, they just give me people that are like double my power level. So I'm not anywhere close to beating them. So it's like, what the fuck? Why would they make it that hard? Why don't they give me players that are roughly the same power level as me? So it's actually a game where I can enjoy playing it. This is just stupid. Like, why would you be putting like 4 million power level people in a match with me? Is like, am I gonna click that and go, oh, maybe I have a chance at winning? Like, what the fuck is the programmer thinking? Like, put a cap at it. I'm like barely 2 million here. Why are you matching me against people that are fucking 4 million? Stupid. Oh well. The episode's coming close to wrapping up to an end anyways. I'm gonna have to wait until I get help from my guild. Because the way they do it like this is just mental. And there's no one even close to my power level. They're all like double me. It's like, oh, let's check out this person. They look like they're on my power level. Oh, what do you know? Fucking red 165. Fucking lying piece of shit. So you can see right there that hero's gonna kick your ass. And Jolly Roger, how he's scamming people these days. Yeah, he's scamming them with the fucking red 163 in there. It's probably because when I made my first red hero, now they're matching me against people that have other red heroes, and I don't stand a chance. Trump sucks worse the most purple heroes, even in red. Like if I took my purple Samson, put him against red Trump, guess who would win? Fucking Samson would slaughter him. So maybe that's the trick. Don't make any reds right away. Or else they just match you up against other reds and you're fucked. I was hoping that maybe doing it would allow me to get the edge and I would start winning some battles. No, just made it way harder. Alright, I'll keep looking for that Ruckus guy and see if I can keep matching him. Or who's this guy? Yeah, I should be able to slaughter this guy. Yeah, knew it. Alright, I can beat Ruckus and I can beat that guy. Let's keep a focus on that. Well, I don't think they're giving me any of those other guys again. They let me beat Ruckus, they let me beat that other guy, and boy, at level 136 and he's already almost at 3 million power. He did well. Let's check, what does this guy have again? The gold Samson. I think it must be this guy's magic that keeps killing me. Holy shit, Ed Herman managed to pull off the win. I'll have to watch the replay of that. He was getting his ass kicked, but got a submission. So that's what you guess in UFC and in life too, you just never give up, right? It's like Ed Herman was getting his fucking ass beat, had to do some little bit of cheap moves, but at least he got himself into a submission position and won the fight. Yeah, they're gonna show the replay of it. Holy shit, he was taking elbows to the head, stumbled back, big knees to the body, had him crippled to the ground for half the round, just crawling around in agony. Yeah, they're showing the replay on that. Oh, he got kicked in the stomach too, punched in the stomach. Oh, kneed right to the chest. So I guess Ed Herman got the takedown, managed to do his ground game and submitted him. Wow, amazing. This is the hole in the striker's game, right? Alright, was there anything else I wanted to do in today's episode? I don't think so. Got the casino spins, all the daily tasks, expeditions. The only thing left maybe would be the Institute, but I'll do that sometime while you guys aren't watching. So I'm hoping my guild will message back. Maybe we'll get some help there and we can make it to the 2,000 points. That'll give us a boost of another hero or enough fragments for another purple. Then we're only 42 or something away from, or no, 38? Yeah, 38 away. Or 48, yeah, 48 away. Then we'll have another purple too. We'll have all 3 purples. Alright, so we'll wrap the show up. If anyone's doing okay in this whole world pandemic situation, they can help with Patreon to keep my show going. I really appreciate it. Society 6 has got my products and sayings on shirts. Swag Bucks gets you discounts. GameKit will pay you to be a gamer. Hideout TV will pay you to watch videos. And Bitcoin will give you some free spins in the lottery. And every one of those free spins he does helps my show out big time. And then all the other things that I've got on here, like Virtual Mate, the sex machine for adults and guys only. But if women need a sex machine, they know who to call. Just kidding, unless they're near Toronto. But let's see with items for today. We have, yeah, this pet food one's kind of got me interested. No, I think we already did that one. Yeah, if you happen to get any of the white crystal from the dungeon. Oh wait, almost forgot. If any of the white crystal from the dungeon gets in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike. But if that doesn't happen, you can help with a like. I really appreciate it. And yeah, you guys in the community have been so supportive compared to some of the other videos I've been sharing and taking a lot of heat for. So I appreciate you guys sticking with me. It really cheers up my day. You can even probably tell I was kind of down the dumps before I started recording this episode, but now I'm way cheered up. Alright, thanks everyone. Take care. Hope the episode helps you cheer up too. And anyone who's going through these fire situations, I hope you get to safety. And yeah, don't worry about your physical possessions. Really, your life is what's important, right? Alright, health and safety is always better than any amount of money or riches. Alright, take care everyone, and see you later. Oh yeah, make sure, never purchase the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. Here's 2 videos and a subscribe.